Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24, where today the Commanders stay on the road in the NFC West against the 3-2 Seattle Seahawks, now led by Quinn Ewers. Yes, his chance to start in Seattle has arrived. Before we get into this game, though, we are struggling as a team, 1-4, and some players are struggling with their confidence, including wide receiver Johnny Wilson, now in his third season out of Florida State. We were hoping he'd take a more of a leap here, but he's kind of struggled, and he's having questions about his confidence, and he wants a big game. Went back and forth, but we're going to make the promise. We're going to say, hey, Wilson, we'll get you more involved and see what you can do in the offense. So now, because of this, Johnny Wilson needs to get at least 100 receiving yards in this game against the Seattle Seahawks, which is very much a must-win here for the Commanders, who are 1-4. It's been an abysmal start to this season, specifically on offense, as that man right there, Michael Penix Jr., has not played very good to start this season, but a little bit of a homecoming for him, considering he played his college ball for a season right here in Seattle, Washington, as a part of the Washington Huskies that made him a first-round pick for the Commanders. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. Is underway here in week number 6. Seattle will start off with the football, and we'll get our first look at Quinn Ewers, his first year as a starter in the National Football League. He sat behind Geno Smith for a couple of seasons, has been named starter, and he's played pretty well. 1,061 yards, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions this season, and he's led them to a 3-2 record. First play will be a handoff to Kenneth Walker III, who's had 22 touchdowns the past 2 years. He gets 4 on his first carry. Next play fake, right side. He had Metcalf, but overshoots him. Missed there by Ewers, makes it 3rd and 6. Seattle will go empty here, trying to avoid a 3-and-outs. Across the middle, caught but incomplete, knocked away by the defense, L'Jarius Sneed, and that's a 3-and-out for the Seahawks. That'll bring out Michael Penix Jr., the Commanders' offense. The numbers are not pretty. As you can see, 5 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. We played 5 games. He's thrown interceptions in 4 of them, and in those 4 games with interceptions, they've all been multi-interception games, including 2, 3, and 4 INTs in a game. We'll start off, though, on the ground with a 6-yard run by Devin Singletary. Is now 2nd and 4. Quick pass. There's Wilson getting his first catch of the day. It's a gain of 7, so we're 7% of the way there. New set of downs all on the flat for Singletary, who can't hold on. That was Tariq Woolen lays the hit. Staying in the air here, 2nd and 10. Penix steps up. He's going to run with it. He looks to slide, but he can't get down in time, and the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Seahawks. Caleb Down recovers it, and there's another turnover for this Commanders offense, this time a fumble. So a short field here for Seattle, as there's a beautiful comeback route for Doug Quinton, the second-year man out of Washington State. So now to 31, Walker left side, and he's going to get 2 on his second carry. All set eye here is quick drop. Ewers across the middle, and he can't find his target. That one's incomplete. And now a quick 3rd and 8. Seattle again goes empty. Commanders bring pressure. There was a wide open Metcalf in the end zone, but he's overshot. And Chase Young actually has to come off the field. So Seattle will kick 3, so they take the lead off of the fumble. As here's the second possession for the Commanders. Starts with an 8-yard run for Devin Singletary. 2nd and 2. Handoff again for him. Hole up the middle. Nice bounce to the outside. And Singletary looks to get going. Our superstar halfback trying to take the load off of Michael Penix. First down, though, to the air as Penix looks right side. And that one's batted away. Couldn't hit McLaurin. Good defense there. Swats it away. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. Here's Gibson getting his first carry of the day. And he's quickly bottled up. He gets 2. And it makes it a 3rd and long. Empty this time go the Commanders. Pressure brought by the Seahawks. Penix steps away from it, fires across the middle, and he's got a Wilson. That's a big-time throw-in catch as Wilson races to the 6. Penix dodges the pressure and delivers the pass. First and goal from the 6. Penix quick step, and he's intercepted in the end zone by Jamal Adams. You have to hit that, man. McLaurin is wide open on the slant. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown there. Instead, it's an INT. Penix just misses his man. And we've seen that far too much this season. His 13th INT. Commanders come away with no points. As there's Jonathan Allen getting involved with the 1-yard loss. Now 3rd and 11. Ewers fires at the sticks, and it's marked in just shy. At least the Commanders' defense gets off the field. So try it again from your own 26. Phoenix right side again. Another misfire. Well offline that time. 2nd and 10 now. Just trying to go to the ground. Gibson left side. He only gets 2. And now it's a 3rd and long again for the Washington offense. Seattle pins back the ears. They bring pressure. They get to Phoenix, who lobs one downfield, and it's well incomplete, out of bounds. Phoenix really didn't have any time to throw there. So another punt for Washington is 1st and 10. Ewers on play fake, finds his man in the flats, as that one will be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 now, spreads out the defense. And around the edge goes Alex Anzalone. That was 3rd and 5. He brings him down, filling in for Montez Sweat. The defense continues to play strong. They get a stop. 2nd and 9, though. Penix Jr. is going to go down. There's Dallas Turner, the 2024 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, around the edge. Makes it 3rd and 13. And Penix will step up trying to make something happen instead of throws into double coverage. Lucky that one was intercepted as well. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Seattle leads 3-0, as our defense has really kept us in this ball game. However, here's a 3rd and 7 at their own 33. Seahawks, though, left side, and that one's batted down. Great coverage by Fuller. He's playing some slot today. We haven't really seen him there. But defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier trying to mix it up. As there's an INT on the next play from Penix. It's a pick 6. Intercepted, tried to find Ali in the flats. Instead, finds Malachi Moore the other way. Another INT for Penix. Another multi-interception game, and it's 10-0. Seahawks just can't be doing that, man. There's a 5-yard run. Gibson on 2nd and 5 will get the carry right side. He gets a 1st down. We run the ball pretty well, but I mean, when it comes time to throw, we need to be more of a threat. At their own 45, it's a give for Gibson, who's bottled up. He gets maybe 2. Out to the 47. In the gun is Penix. Looks to the air again. Tries to set up a screen. He's got Gibson this time, who's got it. He is going to be shy of the 1st down marker. Tried to leap for. However, there is a flag down. And it's going to be a roughing the passer. So we'll tack on 15. The Seahawks get there late, as Justin Matabuki will be called for the flag. And even Dallas Turner is hurt on the play. Not a good play there for Seattle. 1st and 10, wide open is Dockery. That would have been 6. Instead, another misfire. Another missed opportunity for Penix. 2nd and 10 instead. Gibson gets the carry. He will get the 1st down. And Jordan Brooks is now hurt on the play for the Seahawks. 2nd and 1 now. 3 tight ends in. Bootleg off to the right. Finds Gibson out of it. And he's going to get down to the 2-yard line. As goal to go for Washington. He stays in here. Going to get the carry left side. He's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. So at least they get on the board here. And we'll cut it to a 3-point game. 10-7 as the Seahawks retake the field. As Ewers off play fake 1st and 10. Doesn't like what he sees, and he barely gets this one out. Only 6 for 14 on the day. Next play. This time they do hand it off to Walker. And he's going to fight hard for a gain of 8 to make it 3rd and short. As Ewers at the line, gives some calls, looks left side, and he can't connect to Metcalf. That's Emmanuel Forbes with a pass breakup. And again, the defense gets off the field. So despite all the turnovers, we're only down by 3 points. 1-yard gain for Gibson to start this drive. As the next play, he'll stay in on the left of Penix. Gets the carry again, and he's going to get bottled up. And the defense just really forcing these 3rd and longs. And it looks like they're going to bring pressure. They back out of it. Penix off the play fake. We'll throw this left side in. He gets intercepted again. Got his, he threw. Don't really know what he's looking at there. It's the 3rd INT of the game. It's getting ugly, man. Now up to 15 on the season. So there's Doug Quinton on the crossing pattern. Nice play. Doug Quinton was an undrafted free agent last year who signed by the Giants and now is getting a chance in Seattle, and he's actually playing pretty well. Here's a 2-yard carry for Kenneth Walker. Actually has to come on the field. He was hurt on the play. So in checks in Zach Charbonnet for his first carry of the day. And he's going to meet Jeremiah Trotter, in this Commanders defense. Loss of 3. Makes it now 3rd and 10. Ewers steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to not get to the 1st down. Jackson Smith and the Jigba now hurt for Seattle. And he will leave the game. That could be a big blow for Seattle. 13-7 now as the Commanders get the ball back. They're at the 38 now of Seattle, putting a little drive together. But can they protect the football? 2nd and 8, they're going to go to the ground again. And now Seattle's just honing in on the run game and making Penix throw the football. It's 3rd and 6. The 12th man is rocking. as Penix fires in the flats for Gibson, shy of the first down, but he's going to break a tackle. He's going to do it himself. That's all AG on the play there. Keeps the drive alive. Out to the 29. He stays in the game. Looks to him now in the curl pattern, and he gets 4 in the air. 3 tight ends here, 2nd and 6. Penix play fake. Looking for the end zone. Trying to find McLaurin, but it's batted away in time. Incomplete. And now you got a 3rd and 6. Fans still rocking. They go play fake again. Penix has a man short, and he misses him. That's a free first down. And you can't hit. Say we kick a field goal. It's still only a 3-point deficit, mind you, at the 2-minute warning. And we do get the ball at the half, so this one's still not out of it. 2nd and 4. There's a fumble on the play, and it's picked up by the Commanders. Chase Young, who's back in the game, has got it. And again, the defense keeps us in this one. Lays out Brackett. Instead, it's the Commanders football. First play from scrimmage. Here's McLaurin in the slant. He beats his man, and he's going to go the distance. A 44-yard strike, and can you believe it? The Commanders have a lead. 16-13, pending the extra point from Cameron Little, and he shanks it left. Little is not having a good season. So it stays only a 3-point lead, which is still incredible that we're leading this game. But Seattle does have some time to potentially drive the field as there's a 6-yard out route. Next play, Ewers looks across the middle. He's got his tight end, and that's going to be a nice play. Pick up a 15. Seahawks holding on to their timeouts, though. Inside 90 seconds now, Ewers takes the snap. Has a clean pocket, looks short. That one's incomplete. Nice hit there by Trotter. Clock stops now, 2nd and 10. Short, and that one's almost intercepted. Fuller had his hands on it. Instead, it's incomplete. Seahawks dodge a bullet, but it's 3rd and 10. Ewers has a man in his face. Payne breaks right through. There's the $40 million man. Commanders are called timeout. They want to get points of their own here. As the next play, first play from scrimmage, Penix in the pocket gets hit as he throws, and that's a lame duck intercepted again by Jamal Adams. How many interceptions is that now in the first half? 4? And we have a lead? At least we get the short field, though, for the Seahawks as they get a little bit of a favor as Kenneth Walker gets 8 there on first down. Seahawks use a timeout now, 45 seconds to go on the clock. That one's short, and that's a hard hit. But somehow, the tight end holds on. After their second timeout now. 1st and 10. Ewers across the middle's got Metcalf, but Fuller's all over him. It's Jotavius Martin, excuse me. Defense has played really well despite all the turnovers. 2nd and 10. Ewers throws this one out of bounds. Lives to fight another day, and it's a big 3rd and 10 with 30 seconds to go. Ewers takes the snap. Steps up in the pocket. Looks left side. He's got Metcalf, and he's going to get inside the 5 as DK makes it goal to go. From the 4, Commanders look confused on defense. They bring some pressure in. Well, that's going to be a nice counter. Touchdown, Doug Quinton, and the Seahawks regain the lead. And that's how it will be going into the half. Seattle playing off of the turnovers from the Commanders. They lead 20-16. Going to the halftime report in Week 6 as the Commanders have just looked ugly on offense here in the first half. We'll start off with our NFC East rivals. The Cowboys do beat the Eagles 17-14. The Devin Brown era has just not been the answer in Philly. They're 1-5 on the season. He did look good, but another loss. Up in the North, NFC North rivals, the Vikings smoked the Bears, blank of 21-0 as Minnesota improves to 5-1, looking like one of the dominant teams in the NFC, while the Bears look to try to see if Justin Fields is still going to be their quarterback. Finally, AFC West division rivals as the Chiefs lead the Broncos 17-14. Shedeur Sanders with a pair of first half touchdowns for the Broncos, trying to get back to where they were in Shedeur's rookie season. It's been a struggle. Back to our game here. Speaking of struggles, here's the Commanders' offense to start off the second half as there's a 4-yard carry for Singletary. It really does feel like the Seahawks defense is stacking the box here on early downs and just forcing us to throw just like this. Nowhere to go for Singletary. Penix is going to have to throw the football on 3rd and 5. It's a quick throw. He had McLaurin up the seams, but guess what? He missed him. Incomplete. The Commanders go 3 and out and get the football right back to Seattle, wasting the second half first drive as there's an 8-yard carry for Kenneth Walker. 2nd and 2 now. Double A gap look. Commanders bluff. As Ewers looks left side, and that one's knocked away by Jotavius Martin. 16 for 31 as Ewers, barely over 50%, is on 3rd and 2. Walker's not going to get the first down, and the defense does their job. Gives the football back to the offense. Penix will throw for it here on 1st and 10. He has a man right in his face, as that one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, back to the air as Penix looks short, and he can't hit Wilson. That's like a 4-yard pass, man. You got to complete those. Instead, it's 3rd and 10. The rockin' 12th man is roaring. As here's a quick fire left side, and that one should have been intercepted as well, as he led Dockery a little too much. Instead, it'll be a 3-and-out for Washington as Logan Aldridge punts this one away, and he's actually hit on the play. Will this be a roughing? It will be. Personal foul, roughing the kicker on TJ Edwards. A big misstep here for the Seahawks, as that keeps the drive alive. Now at their own 28, as Singletary gets the carry, and well, again, the defense just honing in on the run, man, just begging us to throw it. It's 3rd and 13. We're going to have to here. Seahawks bring pressure. They bring 6. Penix fires across the middle, and that's the big-time throw we needed. Hits Dockery across the line out to the 41. New set of downs. Gibson 1st and 10. He's going backwards. Loss of 1. Jamal Adams fills the hole. 2nd and 11. Seahawks bring pressure. There's a nice counter to Dockery again. Back-to-back first down grabs for Ricky Dockery, the former 6th-round pick, getting his chance to shine. 1st and 10, Penix looks left side, and he is intercepted. Picked off for the 2nd time today by Malachi Moore. That's now 5 INTs for Michael Penix Jr. Just too much air underneath that one. That one needs to be thrown to the sideline a lot more. Instead, another short field here for the Seattle offense, as our defense has probably got to be getting frustrated here. They force a 3rd and 7. Trying to get off the field again. This one's bombed to the corner, and it's deflected by Snead, and the defense does their job. Yes, they surrender 3, but I mean, what are they supposed to do? Now down by 7. Penix to the air on 1st and 10. There's absolutely no chance here. This time doesn't even get the blocking. This offense is just a mess. 2nd and 10. Seattle again brings pressure. Penix will throw outside for Gibson. Tries to get something as he gets 4. And it's now 3rd and 6. Penix in the pocket, looks left side, and he can't connect. Tried to hit Dockery, too much traffic. Another punt there for the Commanders, as they're still down by 7. Still a 1-score game, mind you, with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Here's a big-time throw and catch. DK Metcalf, the superstar wide receiver, gets out. He had 1,200 yards last year, trying to get back to that number this year, as he gets them out to the 41. Kenneth Walker hit on the run. He loses 3. Now 3rd and 13 off an incomplete pass. Ewers empty. Drops back. Tries to set up a screen for the tight end. Gets a good block. And that'll put him on fringe field goal territory. Out to the 34. And they do connect on the 51-yarder. Now 26-16 as Singletary gets blown up in the backfield. And Noah Kennedy has to leave the field. Now 3rd and 3 after a 9-yard run. Penix Jr. quick drop. Looks right side. Has Wilson. And he can't hold on. Johnny Wilson can't hold on. That doesn't help your quarterback. That's another punt. And we go to the 4th quarter with the Seahawks leading 26-16. And they're out at midfield here, 2nd and 6. And that one should have been intercepted. Charles got his hands on a lot of football. He just doesn't catch them. We need one of these to at least be an INT. 3rd and 6. This time the Commanders do bring the pressure off the double-A gap. And it doesn't work as Metcalf beats his man on the slants and moves the chains. Next carry to Kenneth Walker, left side. Finds a little bit of space. He gets 4. 16 for 56. The run defense has been a lot better this game, considering we're dead last in the NFL. 2nd and 6, though. There's Doug Quinn, who's having himself a really good game. He moves the chains, really just establishing himself as that 3rd receiver in Seattle, despite being in UDFA. At the 28, handoff Walker, who fights forward for a gain of 9. Hard running there as Quinn Ewers nods on approval. 2nd and 1, Seattle will throw for it. Looks across the middle, and he's got Metcalf again. He breaks a tackle, and he dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense finally breaks here. It's a 3-score game, pending the extra point, which is up and good. And now down by 17, the Commanders' backs against the wall. They have been driving here, though. 3rd and goal from the 8. Penix quick fire for Wilson, who's going to find the end zone. So, hey, Penix Jr. puts together a touchdown drive, and he finds Johnny Wilson. He's actually turning in a pretty good game. He might actually get to 100 yards. So now you're down by 10. Seattle back with the football, but it's inside 5. So you really need a stop here if you want to stay any sort of chance in this game. 2nd and 4, Ewers looks out in the flats. Walker at the sticks, and he's going to get it. Fights through the tackle of Forbes. Doug Quinton, though, has to come off the field. And now it's 3rd and 4 for Seattle. We're looking right side. That one will be batted away. A lot of contact, though, by Fuller. No flag. And the Seahawks will kick a field goal, and they'll take a 13-point lead into the 2-minute warning. Commanders need a score, and they need one fast. As on 1st and 10, he missed a wide-open Dockery across the middle. Now empty here, 2nd and 10. Penix quickly takes off, tucks it, and runs. Got some space, and that's a nice scamper at 14 out to midfield. They go hurry up here. Quick screen pass for Dockery, who gets a couple blocks. He picks up 4. And Penix has thrown for 335 yards. 2nd and 6, he calls his own number. It's a QB draw right side, and he gets a yard shy before being popped by Dallas Turner. And now it's a big 3rd and 1. Really need to convert here. Short for Singletary. He's got it. Takes a hard shot from Adams, but he gets the first down, and Bieniemy calls his first timeout. 1st and 10 up the seam. This time he does connect with McLaurin, who beats his man in press. Inside the red zone go the Commanders. They go hurry up inside 30 seconds. Penix looks across the middle. He's got Wilson, and he's going to get a first down. Now goal to go. Bieniemy uses his second timeout. He's on 1st and goal. Penix quickly takes off out of the pocket. He's got nobody in front of him, and he's going to scamper into the end zone for a rushing touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of the day. It'd be a good day if he didn't have 5 INTs. Now, in order to stay in this game, we need the onside kick, currently down by 6. As this one gets up in the air, and it's going to hang there, but it's going to be caught by Brackett. And that'll do it for the end of this one. The Seahawks win by a final score of 36-30, which sounds like a bad loss. 36 points for the defense, but all things considered, considering we turned the ball over 6 times and we only lost by 6 points, that is pretty remarkable. Now, the fact that we turned the ball over 6 times is absolutely atrocious, as this offense has really hit rock bottom. Eric Bieniemy, he better be lucky he has not been fired yet, because this offense is a train wreck. Penix Jr. turns the ball over at will. The offensive line can't block. They suffered another injury today, which we'll see in just a second. And even our wide receivers sometimes can't make the tough grab. I mean, we have McLaurin, but it's literally just McLaurin. Now, Wilson did get over 100 yards, so he did hit his confidence goal, so that helps at least. There's a little bit of shining light in this one. But, man, we need him to continue to play like that on offense. Well, one injury is also to the offensive line, as now left guard Elijah Wilkinson is hurt, so we're missing our entire left side. And his place will be Cooper Hodges, the 4th-year guard out of App State, to take his place. So how about the other teams on week number 6? We saw some of them at the half. The Vikings beat the Bears. We saw the Cowboys beat the Eagles. And on Thursday Night Football, the Patriots beat the Packers. So Jalen Hurts gets another win here, as Jared Goff continues to start for the Packers. No sighting of Archie Manning just yet, but maybe wins like this, or losses like this for the Packers, may sway that. On Sunday, we did see the Cowboys beat the Eagles 17-14. Devin Brown had a good day, but it wasn't enough to beat the Big D paws of the Cowboys, as they marched on to now 4-2, while the Eagles dropped to 1-5. Our other division rival took a loss. The division-leading Giants lose 35-14 to the Titans, which the Titans are not a good team, and they smoked the Giants here on the road. And we actually face the Tennessee Titans next week, so that's the team we gotta beat. On Sunday Night Football, the Bengals beat the Colts 31-21. These were the top 2 seeds in the AFC a year ago. Colts got bowed out in the first round, while the Bengals won the Super Bowl, and they're trying to get back to that spot. And finally, on Monday Night Football out in the desert, the Cardinals beat the Chargers 26-21. A big win for the Redbirds, getting a statement win to show that maybe they are legit in the NFC. Well, the Chargers, they lose a big game here. Still a threat in the AFC, but this will definitely hurt their standings a little bit. Here are your players of the week, as we continue our trend of giving it to the NFC defensive, as Malachi Moore gets it for us. Or for the Seahawks, Shedeur Sanders, despite the loss, gets his with 4 touchdowns. Cooper had a big day in the win against the Bears, and then Quinn Williams of the Jets gets it with 3 sacks. Next week, we'll go to Tennessee and into this 3-game road trip against the Titans, who are not the best team. That hasn't really worked for them since acquiring Mac Jones in the offseason, but they did just get a big win over the Giants, so they're trending in the up direction while we're trending in the negative direction. Hopefully we can get a win, though. If we can't beat this team, then, well, we might be in for a rough one. Now, we do have a breakout chance for a wide receiver. I don't know who it is, but I have to say that maybe it's Johnny Wilson. So maybe that's good for the future, as that's really all this is now, is we got to plan for the future, because we sit 1-5, and hopefully we can fix this offense. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, it's just been a lot of losses. It just hasn't been good gameplay. I don't know. We're just struggling right now. But thank you guys for the support and staying with it. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.